Hey everybody, it is time to go live here. I am not in my backyard today. As you can see, unfortunately not in my backyard. Fortunately, I am at Longwood Gardens. It's absolutely gorgeous. Don't you love it when a plan comes together? And I'm talking about this $70 million fountains. We've been, if you're like me and you're local and you have your own season pass to Longwood Gardens, you've been looking for the last fire. It's absolutely huge that the fire at night actually flies out of the water. I mean, you've got the four elements here, people. You've got fire, you've got water, you've got earth and sky. Well, you've got them right there when the fire comes out at night. You definitely want to check it out. Hey, Dr. Michael. Hey, Peggy. Good to see you. So, just wanted to give you an update on what we're doing yesterday, and you can see I've got my little TEDx Wilmington shirt on. We've got a whole bunch of TEDx Wilmington events coming up. I am the assistant producer for TEDx Wilmington. We've got our annual event coming up very quickly in about a week or so. That's going to be 35 speakers. We've got our women's event in November. We have an event that we are announcing now on transportation with AAA Mid-Atlantic, which is going on, which is absolutely huge. But as excited that I am about all that, I'm more excited for what happened yesterday, because yesterday, my friends, we actually had a mastermind group of people that were adding value to themselves, that were learning, that were growing, and we're doing that in community, and we're doing that in a way that actually up-levels our game. You know, it's not enough to be goal-oriented anymore. We've got to be growth-oriented. And the best way to grow is in community. Now, as an aside, Eric Reed, we have a mutual friend, David, who came out here to spend the day with me. And guess where I took him? Right here, because it's just freaking amazing. When you are back in the States, David, from South America, you got to come up here outside of Philadelphia. These are called Longwood Gardens, a $70 million fountain plan, and it just opened up, which is just great. So here's what's going on for those of us that are local. I mean, if you're local, you got to come to the Longwood Gardens, absolutely. If you're local, you've got to come to the Wilmington Public Library, because we are having our second of 3 monthly programs. And last month we had a great one, and I covered the book that they have at the library for rent, which you can borrow at the library. It's called Everyone Communicates, Few Connect. We talked about going beyond communication to actually connecting with people, and then we followed it up with a 3-week mastermind group, and we completed that yesterday. We got beyond communicating and we started connecting. And we connected. Actually, what did I learn? How did I grow? I learned how to be super duper vulnerable with people about like my privilege and my advantages, and a lot of things that I never really saw as things I was really uncomfortable about, and things that I didn't feel free to share, and I certainly didn't feel safe to share in our polarized environment. But I actually needed to share that to become authentic and to become vulnerable. And everybody else in the mastermind group was able to become more authentic as well. And so what are we going to do next week at the Cleveland, I used to live in Cleveland, the Wilmington Public Library. I found out about John Maxwell in the Cleveland Public Library 20 years ago, thank you very much. But the Wilmington Public Library was absolutely huge, because they're bringing us in, and this week we're going to be talking about how to become a person of greater influence. Sorry for the shake here. I'm working on my. Whoa! Can't do that. Can't do that. I'm using a little gimbal, and still learning how to work the gimbal. See how smooth that is? Isn't that great? Well, the fountains are died down a little bit. So got to come out to the library if you're local, because another book at the library is called Becoming a Person of Influence, and that really just talks about the mechanics of influence, the way that we define it, with the John Maxwell team. Hey, Susan, if you're ever in, Roddy and you are ever in Philadelphia, I'm taking you here if you reach out to me. This is a $70 million fountain that just got completed after 2 years. I know it's beautiful in Florida. I know you just moved in, but oh my gosh, going to be awesome. So we're talking about becoming a person of greater influence. We're going to be doing that in the library. Looks like we're trimming the hedges here. So how can you guys hear me okay with the trimming? Because if you can't hear me all right, I will just stop trying to compete with the trimmer. But those of you that are local, check us out Thursday, 3:30. It's really, really easy. 3:30 in the afternoon. You can kind of knock off for that last appointment. Come to the library. If you work for or with or have a friend that is in the nonprofit industry here in Delaware and they just got their funding slashed with the budget agreement and compromise, take them to the library. I'm not allowed to charge $500 like I normally would for a workshop like this. Come to the library. It's free. It's complimentary. I don't like doing stuff for free, but it's free because I partnered with the library and I'm here to add value to Delaware. I've gone all over the world. I've gone right next door to where Eric Reed is in Uruguay. I was in Paraguay adding value for free there. It's also that I can come back to Delaware with the other John Maxwell team members and add value to other people. So it's absolutely, absolutely huge. And I just can't wait to add more value to even more people. Now, what you're seeing right now is the conservatory, and that is a beautiful, beautiful, the largest in the world. And it's really, really great because when it gets like super cold around here, you go to that greenhouse and it's included in your admission, and it just absolutely rocks. So anyway, that's about what I wanted to say here to Wilmington. My 4G for the whole month. Oh, it looks like I'm back. I can't see the screen anymore. Looks like I'm back, everybody. Okay. Well, okay, so we got TEDx Wilmington happening. There's a whole bunch of events going on. Come join us at the library. Jump into a mastermind group. If you're watching this and you know of another person that you know better than me, I'm just some random guy popping up on your Facebook team, but you say, hey, I know our John Maxwell team members, and I think they do the same thing. Go jump into what they're doing. My role here and my point here today is to encourage you to add value to yourself. Start growing. Don't just be goal-oriented, be growth-oriented, and find somebody that you, again,